顾客的任何需求一定要满足。那我昨天再跟大家讲一个事情，就是
铺个边边角角，可以。
你可以尝一尝。
好，
酸度值是3度，不怎么酸。你先尝3度的，
这是
给我拿一个吐嘛，你给我拿过要吐。
Golden days drifting far away. Light is leaving town. Colors fade, but I'm thinking we stay just for a little while. Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way. It's colder, but the day's not over yet. Summer nights, watch them go by as we fight off the cold. Holding you tight, you know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go. Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way. It's colder, but the day's not over yet.
太震撼了，这个太震撼了。